Hey there, gamers. Mark the Lone Gamer here. We're back in Dragon Age Inquisition. This place may seem familiar because we've already been here sometime before. This is the Forbidden Oasis. We came back here to continue exploring the place and to do a little bonding between our companions. Some of our less used companions, as you can see, we have with us, aside from Cassandra, who is basically our bodyguard and BFF, we have Vivienne, whom I said earlier that I didn't like, but well, since she is our knight enchanter, we want to use her. And finally, after taking her on our party, we finally did unlock her knight enchanter skills. We used respec to get her back up to speed. We've given her most of these skills in the knight enchanter tree, but we've also given her spells in pretty much every other school, so she has a wide variety of attacks. And then there's Cole, who we also unlocked his assassin skills when we took him with us. I guess we just needed to use them so we can unlock their specializations. And we also, well, we gave, because we've been ignoring them all this time, we've given them some new gear. Look at Vivienne, she is looking fabulous. We made her some custom armors. We have battle robes, which are pretty well done. I even put some masterwork into it, masterwork components. We have a hood, and her weapon is this. This is a crafted staff. It's been with her a while. This is actually Marion's old staff. We gave it to her because it's pretty kick-ass. So yeah. So we want to test out our Knight Enchanter and Assassin in combat. And of course, we also want to look around to find more shards, explore this place, because we started exploring this place just to open up the temple at the middle of the oasis, and we did that, but we haven't actually explored the whole place. There are still rifts around. There are Venatori apparently, and so let's go and kick their asses, because they are assholes. Hey. Alright. Alright. So I set Vivienne to prefer her spirit blade or her lightsaber, but we'll see how she operates. I expect to do a lot of combat here. Worn pillars. A sketch of the pillars followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument. Ah well. Anything else here? Alright, let's check it out. Now, part of the reason why I don't usually record or use footage of shard places is because getting to shards has always been a bit of a hard time for me. I'm not very good at the game's idea of platforming, so I might spend a longer time trying to find shards, trying to get at them, because I'm a bit stubborn. Not the smartest guy when it comes to trying to find shards. Alright. Come on, girls. Well, not all girls. We have Cole with us, though he is not necessarily human. Alright. For the most part, I want to see how our companions' specialist skills perform in real combat. Well, we've always been in real combat, but yeah, I have to admit I haven't been using them as much. Alright. This is really tricky. Come on. Yeah, but I think we're pretty much over leveled for this area where I don't expect us to find any difficulty here. We'll probably kick ass the whole time. At least I hope so. Because right now Marion is level 14. But then again, this game, you're never really invincible unless you really cover all your bases. I mean, I try to do that, but I'm really not an expert in this game. But we try. I mean, my biggest strength, I believe, is just my being OC, so I like to upgrade a lot.
There must be something here.
Yes, there's a rift, Marion. There's a rift. Alright. Let's... Uh-oh. Let's just... Right. Ouch. What else? Oh. It's in the wall. Alright. Marion and Cassandra got a bit injured, but no problem. Enhanced shield bash. That's for Cassandra if we want her to use the only one-hander or sword and shield user. Don't believe I've seen Vivienne use her lightsaber yet, but she should use them. Let's recheck her stuff. Alright. Tactics. Yeah, Spirit Blade is preferred. Let's hope she actually uses them. Alright, anything here? No? Alright, let's go out here. I believe there is... yes, a shard. Let's get it and go back up. With our stock, we need that. Alright. Now let's go to Cassandra. Now the trick with some of this platforming I've discovered is sometimes when you're near an area that you actually can't get up to, if you can't reach, if you stay near it, sometimes your companions will just get teleported up or in the place that you want to go. So you should keep in mind that sometimes you might get lucky. And people will just get teleported to the proper place. It's kind of silly, but well, that's the game for you. Right there. There's shot. Oh, it's probably above. And we might also reach a shard over here. No. Alright. Let's just move. I have to say she is one of... She's probably my favorite. Aside from the player character. Alright. I mean, I'd actually want to play as her. In many ways, she is almost the main character of this story, because she is the one who actually initiates the Inquisition. Though she does not feel that she is the leader, she certainly can lead if she wants to. But I guess she's more of a frontline fighter. Ugh. Don't you dare lay a hand on our girl. Alright, let's get Marion. Right, these guys are going to be cake for us at this point. Now we're going to need some of the stuff that we get here for potion upgrades. So it's good that we are here actually. We want to upgrade our tonics, especially the fire resistance tonic. If you don't know where to get the recipes, you can buy them at the bookseller in Val Royale. And they're pretty easy to upgrade. And it's not necessary to have fire resistance tonics. Mainly to fight the dragons. It's not necessary, I think, but it can help if you are finding yourself getting burned too much. Alright, let's try to get the shard first.
The temple has a lot of keys.
Alright.
They all sing, but never the same song. Someone else?
What?
You would prefer to have the Templars return to guarding the circles, Vivienne?
Of course, my dear. They need better oversight, clearly. But one does not throw away a tool because it was misused.
Few mages would ask for Templars in the circle.
Speak to Ferelden's first enchanter. You might be surprised. When abominations ravage your tower, suddenly the world holds far too few Templars.
I'll say that Vivienne really is a very interesting character. I didn't like her early on, but... Alright, who are you?
Who are you? Why are you following me? I'm just looking for stuff to salvage. I used to work here. I know no one needs it.
Can we talk?
I'm with the Inquisition.
Been out here a while. But I'll assume that's important. Doesn't explain why you're following me.
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders then. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
I'll leave you be.
Right. See you then.
Alright, so that NPC wants us to go to a cave. Well, she didn't want us to go to a cave, but she meant us to go to a cave. So let's do it. It's one of the few actual NPC quests you'll find here. So the cave should be nearby. I think here it is. And we have... bad dog. Right there, you see Vivienne using her blade.
One down.
Yeah, alright. Awesome. See a knight enchanter finally doing stuff. Of course, he's just doing basic attacks. Only an actual player who knows how to make use of the saber will really make, or the spirit blade will actually take advantage of it. You charge up the blade by using other spells. But then again, you can just simply spam the thing. Oh! Right. Alright, let's go. Let's put a mine in the middle. Alright, and let's put the mark on the rift. Pull of the abyss, that's it. Oh. This is one of the more fun fights because there are a lot of enemies. They're actually pretty tanky. Where's everybody? More barrier. Look at that. Like enchanter doing her thing. Or assassin doing his thing. This is awesome. Oh, stop getting killed.
That was more than enough spiders for my taste.
That was awesome. That's cool. You know what? This game, really, I have to say, it was a very different game the way they represented it in the early days, in the previews. I mean, it was supposed to be a much deeper game with a lot of mechanics, like building your own keep. There were different types of keeps. You had more control, or there was more to operating the Inquisition. And during missions, you could make decisions like how do you defend the keep, where you send your men. Sometimes the enemies would lay siege to your strongholds, and you'd have to decide how to defend it or what your men do. All that, unfortunately, was simplified to what it is now. But regardless, this game is still so much fun. I guess it's not for everyone, but I love the story, I love the characters. I mean, BioWare characters have always been good. I take it that Mass Effect is another game which is so strong with characters, with companions, but though I've never gotten into Mass Effect. But Dragon Age Origins has always been one of my favorite RPG series. It's probably the best Western RPG for me. aside from the, well, BioWare is BioWare. I mean, they made Baldur's Gate, another classic. I mean, mechanics-wise, this game isn't perfect. There's a lot of grinding, a lot of the worlds aren't quite Skyrim in terms of interactivity and detail, but it makes up for it, I guess, in scale. The worlds are so large, but it gives it all an epic feel, which I like. What's out there? There we have hostiles outside. Check it out. Venatori fighting some wolves. Alright, let's put a mine in the middle and the mark of the middle. What? Why is it exploding? Really? Oh well. Guess I misplaced the mark. It's kind of hard to see. Let's put another barrier. What are you doing? Ooh, look at that. Oh, Cole got knocked out? Really? Ah, well. I did give Cole a sigil in his armor. That might be part of the problem. Healing doesn't quite affect him as well as it does others. He can only... That's the price of getting increased attack rating. Maybe I should remove it eventually. I'm just still testing it out. It's no biggie. So let's level them up. So Cassandra... I think she has enough one weapon and shield skills. How about Vanguard skills? Let's give her Livid. The more foes nearby, the harder you fight, the tougher you get. So, damage reduction 10% per enemy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, alright. It'll cost you. Alright. Any flow that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of the damage. That's not bad. Vivienne. I think she's fine here. We can give her Disruption Field. Or we could open her focus ability, Resurgence. You know what? Let's... No, we don't really need it right now. Maybe we could give her something else. We can upgrade one of her attack spells. Can upgrade Energy Barrage. Yeah, let's... Oh. What? Oh, we don't have a point. What was I looking at? Alright, Cole. Let's give him another assassin ability. Let's give him Mark of Death. Alright. So it occurred to me that we haven't yet gotten the damn ring. I don't think we found... Did we find it? Yeah, we didn't find the ring. It was... And there's still a spider left. Alright, here it is. I hope it is. Summer stone, no. Where's the ring? It can't be here. Because the point of getting the ring is we have to give it back to the NPC for her to give us the key. Oh, we already have the damn key ring. Oh. Shit, where's my head? Alright, let's go find that miner. Female miner. And after that, let's go close that rift. I won't be looking for the shards too much. If we come across any, we'll try to get them. I won't work too hard. I don't want this to stretch out too long. If we're going to explore here, maybe we'll go to the temple at the center of the Oasis again to cash in more shards, because we have unlocked, or we have gathered enough shards to unlock a door. Maybe one of the initial doors, or maybe one of the secondary doors. We'll see. I think the most obvious door that we want to unlock is the fire door. That should be kind of obvious. I don't think there are that many enemies that use cold. Where's our camp? Though I think spirit defense is good against demons. So I'm wondering if that may be something that we can use. How do we get up? Out. No. Oh, come on. Alright. See, our companions can get up.
Inquisitor.
Don't disturb me, requisition officer. Alright. Come on. Alright. Let's just transfer. No. Cole, you can do it. You're an assassin, yes. So there's a chest here. Alright. Hello. Had to get it. There's a shard right up there. How do we get there? The Greeter Garden. So yeah, there's another thing that we can do. We can go back to Skyhold and upgrade the garden in the middle of the castle or fortress. And we have a choice whether we make it a chantry designed garden or a more utilitarian herb garden. I think we'll do the herb thing because, well, Marion is very religious, but I think she's also very pragmatic or practical, probably more practical. It's better to have herbs that we can use instead of just having a place to reflect. Having
If you are
both.
to fight alongside us, Cole, I expect you to follow orders. The Inquisitor believes you wish to help, but I will not allow you to threaten innocents.
Yes. Help the hurt, save the small. If I become a demon, cut me down.
Do not doubt me. I will do it.
Good.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes. I hope you are too.
Alright. This, as I said earlier, this is also a bonding experiment, a bonding experience, so that our companions get to know each other. We can have them interact a bit, or we can unlock their interactions at least. Don't know if they actually have an actual effect. They probably don't. Don't think there's a character interaction or that mechanic that has the characters changing their behavior, their actual behavior or performance in battle, just because of their affinity for each other. Though that would have been cool. But maybe it'll just move the story forward. I mean, Cassandra and Vivienne both don't like Cole. They both think he's a demon, which he could pretty well be. But then again, as we've learned, spirit and demon are just two different words for the same thing, which is a being from the Fade or a being that is not quite human. And while Marion herself is a bit more open. Ooh, nice! Nice! Alright, cool, that's awesome. Maybe a Magister staff is actually a stronger staff than what we have. Our strongest schematic for staves is Master Witch staff, I think. And it's good, but could be better. It does about 70 damage. And it looks pretty cool with the skull, but I mean, I want a bit more variety. If we upgrade to a new staff, we could give this staff to someone else. We could give it to Vivienne. And I like that she's finally showing me how good she is. I've never really been a fan of hers, but well, character-wise, she is an interesting character. Let's have a little break. Oh, there! Finally, you.
What do you want?
I have something for you.
I believe this is yours.
Nothing here is worth as much as this. It's all I have left. I don't have much, but this opens one of my old caches. Whatever's left is yours. As thanks.
Alright. So let's get the shards. I think there's a rift nearby. Let's close the rift. And we can finish off this episode by opening that door inside the cave with the key that the miner gave us. Okay. Alright. You have to forgive me for this because searching for shards really This is a game that you play more by yourself. It really is a single player experience. But really, I feel that the story just is so good. It's meant to be shared in that way. Alright, you can't get up there. It's fine for me to share it here on the channel. The story is just so good. Even if the gameplay can be a bit... it's more for a single person to enjoy. It's not quite as good to watch. But then again, there are players who love watching this stuff, especially if you can... if you're into the characters, into seeing the combat. The combat is actually, at least it's impressive to watch because it is pretty flashy. So let's upgrade Arcing Surge. Alright. Alright. Too far from each other. Just them hard. Where's Vivienne? Where's Vivienne? There she is. What's she doing there? Vivienne? I don't know what that's about. There, finally she's moving. Alright. Second wave. Alright, let's put a mine in the middle. And I guess Mark of the Rift. What the hell? Or Pull of the Abyss, that is. Left. Oh, come on. Why is it... Why are our characters being a bit weird? It's a bit strong. Alright. Shouldn't be this hard, actually. Alright. For some reason, the AI kind of bugged out. Alright. At least the rewards were kind of worth it. Cool. Everyone take a potion. Alright. And let's... At least we get a nice accessory. Shadow Strike. Twin Fangs. Do we actually have Twin Fangs unlocked for Cole? Yes, we do. And they're one of the more common attacks, so So Twin Fangs and Death Blow. Alright. And Ring of Sundering. Belt of Staggering. No, we're fine. Alright. So, the spiders respawn. They're pretty tough. They're tougher than they look. Well, alright, they respawn. The spiders respawn. I mean, I know they respawn after a while, but I didn't know that they'd respawn before you leave the place. I'm fairly sure we cleaned out this area before we left, and now they're back. Which I'm not complaining about. It's good to have enemies to keep us on our toes. Open up the dark door. And let's heal ourselves. Alright, serpent stone, deep mushroom. This is our cache. Gives us fade touch serpent stone. Good, masterwork. 10% damage bonus plus 100%. This is crap. That was a crap upgrade material. But hey, what can you do? Alright, we're back here inside the actual temple of the Oasis. And against all odds, we actually managed to get all the shards here in the Oasis. It took quite a bit of trial and error. There were some of the shards that you had to drop down to from above, I think, or you had to just, well, maybe you just had to look for them on the ground, but they were quite well hidden. And we did it. Now I think we can open one of the inner doors. So let's finish the episode with that. Awesome. Alright, who's here? Alright. Welcome to it. What? Poor thing? Ouch. Alright. Alright. Green velvet. Just more face makeup for Bull. Really? And what else? Quite a bit of gold. What else? Oh, one more. Oh, what's that? Of our Raider sword. Oh, that's good, but as you can see, Cassandra's current weapon is pretty awesome. It's a crafted mace, And, well, we'll stay with it for a while. Alright. Fire Essence. Intense Fire Essence. Enhanced Belt of Fire Resistance. Very nice. Enhanced Emulate Ring. Nice. And 6 more resistance. So let us equip that. Oh, emulate. We already have enhanced fire mine. It would mean giving up Ring of Doubt. I think we'll stay with the fire mine. We'll give the enhanced emulate ring to someone else, I guess. I guess Vivian. Well, she has emulate, so let's give it to her. So what is she using? She's using chain lightning. Critical damage. Let's just emulate. Alright. And then let's give Marion Superb Belt of Staggering. You know what? Let's give the Enhanced Belt of Fire Resistance to Cassandra. Then give Cole the Enhanced Belt of Health. Because he can use it. He really needs it. And I think that's it. Maybe we should give Cassandra. She has Lunge and Slash, Payback Strike. Shield Bash is not bad either. You know what? Instead, Shield Bash. Lunge and Slash. Well, it's either one or the other. Alright. So, that's pretty awesome. Can we open the third door? Maybe? Well, let's see if we can open the other inner door. I doubt it, but maybe it'll let us open the second tier door as well. In the other chambers. I don't know where to refer to see which doors we can open. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Alright. Anyway, that's fine. Still, opening the second tier door is pretty good. At least it's something. We opened everything. Alright. So, at least we've done quite a bit. Very good stuff. Very good experience. Quite cool combat. So we'll be prepared for more adventures to come. In any case, this has been Mark the Lone Gamer, and we will be back in Dragon Age Inquisition in the next video.